Hey guys, your girl Renee from Renee's Garden. And child, let me tell you, I have not been in my backyard for, I don't know, maybe a week because of the cold temperatures and the rain. So I'm taking this opportunity to come outside today so you guys can see. Look at this. Look, everything is like overgrown. Let me turn you around so you guys see what I'm talking about. Look at this. I have so many weeds. It's wet. Look at the top of my hill. It looks horrible. So I need to really get out here. And I haven't finished even raking up my leaves and stuff. So I have tree branches down because we had a really bad storm. Look at all this over here. I need to start chopping away my hostas. Let me show you that. Look at my hostas. They need to be rake clean, all that down there. I'll take you around and let you see the state of my backyard because I know you guys are always saying how beautiful my garden is. Well, child, let me tell you, it's not so beautiful now because I've got all this that I have to clean up. And I know it is fall and winter all rolled up into one. And I know things are going to be dormant and I know we're going to have a lot of leaves and dead branches and stuff, but I still want to at least start in the spring when it looks leaves not so bad, so I won't have so much to work to do when I come out and try to start my spring crops and stuff. So see, I still have a little bit of things growing. I still want to put out some more onions, and then, of course, I've left my winter choy out here. Look at that. It's beautiful. Look at that. It's gorgeous. But I need to come out and harvest what I can harvest. So let me get set up so we can start getting these onions that I got from Dixondale's. These onions right here. I have a few more I need to get in the ground. And then I'm going to show you the state of my onions that I have, the Texas grano onions and my red onions. They're still looking good. So I'm going to take the netting off and I'm going to clean up this bed. And I'm also going to finish picking some more of my collards over here because I still got collards that are still growing. I need to um, clean them up, and then I'm going to plant those onions right in there with those collards. All right, you guys, because I'm still eating off these collards that I was growing for New Orleans Gardens Challenge. So, hey, it was a collards and cabbage challenge. Remember 2024 when we had to do cabbage and collards? Well, these are my collards that I was growing. So we had a fantastic time enjoying and eating them on Thanksgiving. So now I'm going to harvest some more so I can blanch them and put them in my freezer bag. So if I want to have some more collards, chow, I can have some. All right, so let me get this netting off of here and then I'll show you what I'm going to harvest out of these collards over here. And then I'll show you how my onions are doing over here. All right, guys, let's get busy. All right, you guys, so I'm going to take this netting off so you guys will be able to see what I'm doing. And hopefully you'll be able to hear me because I'm going to be moving around. And I'm using my new mic that was gifted to me by one of my fantastic subscribers. So hopefully you guys will be able to still hear me. And I got to check on these onions in here because I don't know. Just to see how they're doing. Because I'm going to leave these onions in here all winter long. They're pretty wet, so we shall see how they are doing. They look pretty good. I'll take this clip off right here and move this up just a little so I can see. So as you can see, I have some that look pretty good. They're just a little beat up, but they're doing good. Spiders in here. They're trying to make their home up in here. I don't think I should clip these. I'm gonna just let these onions kind of like just flop over so they won't I don't want to take away the energy and stuff, but they don't look too bad. At least they're still green, and that's the most important thing. And I don't have a lot of um, weeds in here, which is good, and I'm happy about that. So I'm just gonna put this soil back around this one because I want to keep them nice and happy. So they look pretty good, you guys. What do you think? They look good. Let me bring you up a little bit closer so you guys can see better. See what I'm talking about? Now those over on the left side are the Texas grano, and they're pretty thick. You know, they have really good tops going. So even if I just get that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and over here are the red onions, and I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 over there. So we gonna see what they do, and then when spring comes, and if some of these haven't survived, then I will just purchase some more onion sets or plant some more onion seeds, and I will continue the journey of these onions. So let me put this netting back on here, and then we'll go over there to the collards and we will get them together because that's what I need to make sure I get these all nice and tight because Tails be over here. He be watching what I'm doing, and he's like, whew, we haven't figured out our dynamic over here, me and him yet, but I guess he's learning, which I'm hoping he's learning because, child, in the wintertime, he gonna have to conform because, shoot, I ain't gonna be out here making sure he has his food and all that for his family. He got to do his thing, and I have to do mine. So I'm just securing this down really good. All right, I'm going to open the collards area so we can make sure that let me move you over this way so you guys be able to see the collards that's going on. All right, so that's what I have. I need to make some room for the onions, so see what's happening in here. I'm just gonna stick these clips here so I'll know where they have to go. I just need to open up just a little bit. Hope I'm not in front of the camera. If I am, sorry. But you know, when you're out here gardening, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Move this over just a little bit. There. See? Look how nice they look. Don't these look really good? Let me bring you in closer so you guys can see exactly what I am talking about. I'm just gonna clean them up, and then I'm gonna make some holes so I can put those last few onions where they need to be. So let's clean these up a little bit. And then I may not harvest today, but I'm at least going to get all the bad leaves out of here. They still look good. I mean, they still holding on, even though we had all that cold temperatures. And this one's been eaten up, so maybe I can use that as a trap crop. So whatever's been in there munching, they can continue to munch, and I'll take the ones that are on the ground off of there. And these are my collards. They're looking really good. So I'm going to leave my brassicas in here. And I have some onions that I planted around the edges, so they don't look really bad. But that's not going to stop me from planting some more in here, right in front of the camera, you guys. Okay, I'm going to try to go this way. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is what's eating. Look at this. See what's eating in there? That's where he is. It's a slug. Can you guys see that? Slug is just like attached, and he's just having a good old time. Just I'll throw him on the ground so the birds can get a hold of him. So I knew something was in here. Because this plant right here, we'll just pull this whole plant up. This plant looks horrible. Throw that in the rabbit. And get a hold of that one. Let's see what's over here. I think the rest, not so bad. Trying. You know, they had all that rain and stuff. So I might have to open up the other side, because this side is, I think it's just from the cold weather. It has been messing with those collards. I know the roots and stuff are supposed to be feeding the soil, but I don't want too much. So that looks pretty good. So I'm going to go get my hori knife. Which you guys know, by Berry and Bird, this hori knife is fantastic. I always tell you guys about this tool because I'm always using it in my garden. But I'm going to fluff up some of this soil, and then I'm going to put out some of these onions. Put as many as I can. This is what the onions look like. Let me show you. You know the Dixondale onions that I had before. Little small, the smallest onions that I have. So I figured I'm going to stick these on there and let them grow. So all I'm going to do is like just make little holes, and then I'm just going to stick them in the ground. That's all I'm going to do. Stick them wherever I can find a hole. Stick them in there. Cover them up. And we're going to see how these do throughout the winter and coming into the spring. Because you just never know. And it could be a deterrent too for all these other animals and stuff I got roaming around here. Just going to stick those in there. I have maybe like 20 of these I got to find a spot for. And I don't think I'll have a problem. Some of these may grow. Some may not. But you never know until you put them in the ground and see what happens, because this soil is already wet. So I'm just going to stick them in here. I'm going to put them in here randomly. And they're going to just do what they do. Because that's all you can do when you're growing something. You just got to stick it in the ground and see if it takes. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick them in here and see if they take. All right, guys, I'm going to finish planting the rest of these, and then I'll come back and show you how much I was able to get done. All right, guys, so I put some of those Dixondale onions right over here where I was growing my red mustard and my cabbage for the collards and cabbage challenge, and that cabbage is my round Dutch cabbage, and it looks like it's doing really good still trying to form the head. But as you can see, I have been eating off the leaves of that cabbage, and around here is where I planted all those fairy Dixondale onions all around it, just to put them in the ground so they can start growing. So the rest of them I am going to put them in this garden bed right here. Sorry, let me move this rake out the way. I'm going to put the last remaining that I have over here in this garden bed, and then we'll do a part two where I'm just going to walk you around the garden so you guys can see what the state of my garden is looking like. All right, guys, so I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to finish planting the rest of these onions, and then part two will be me walking you around the garden. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are still having some good weather to where you can get out in your garden and do some of the gardening stuff that you still need to do, child, because being a gardener and having a garden, your work is never, and I'm going to repeat that, never done. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. And Miss Renee will catch you in the next video. Woohoo! I'm so glad that my garden is still trying to grow and produce some food for my family and friends. But the part I don't like is when I have to do all the cleaning. Whew, child, that's not the part I need. I need to hire somebody to help come out here and help Miss Renee get these leaves and stuff together. So say a prayer for me, because your girl gonna need it, because this is a big yard with a lot of big jobs. But we have to do the jobs a little bit at a time. And that's what I'm going to do. And what I don't finish now, I'll just pick it up again in the spring, or when I have a good day to where I can get up out of here and do some of these jobs. All right, guys, take care. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up, and definitely don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll know when I have another video coming your way. All right, guys, take care.